about 25, not all women, about 21 women, I think, and 4 men. And so we've added several different things over the years. So we still produce artists. We work with lots of people on really long term, so sometimes for 20 years, 25 years. I think after this you're going to see a work by an artist called Graham Miller called Linked.
Yeah, we're going to go in a couple of weeks.
We're going to go. Oh, we're going to go in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm taking the transmitters today.
Oh, you
the
are?
receivers today.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
So I won't give the game away because I think that project is best experienced sort of without knowing too much about it. But the artist is someone who's worked with us for 30 years. Yeah. So some people are kind of very long term. And other people, we literally meet for 1 hour. And that's usually through what we call our advisory service. And that really is to help artists who we can't manage. We can't manage everybody, it's impossible. But we try and help people through giving them advice and information. So there's quite a big spectrum. It's from meeting people for an hour to working with them for 30 years. Maybe you want to say something about the bursaries?
Yeah, and so also the advisory service, well, arts admin run by the advisory service, the run a scheme called the bursary scheme, which is selecting, so there's an open call for artists to apply to the bursary, and then we select 7 artists to work with over a period of 18 months in a kind of really in-depth mentoring and scheme. We provide them with a little bit of money, about £3,000, and then we meet with them sort of semi-regularly to see how they're going, chat to them about what they're thinking, what they're working on, which is sort of quite unique because a lot of those bursaries are to pay an artist to make a new piece of work or to commission someone or to say, or to do a research and development process for a new piece of work, but this is a sort of more holistic development of practice. So we've picked artists who don't really know what they want to be making yet, but who we find really exciting and who sort of have a sort of a vague inkling of something they want to explore, but no real idea whether it's going to be a show or an installation or anything at all, but just a vague interest in a subject. And so we've selected those artists now and we're going to be working with them for 18 months. And they're quite a varied selection of people.
Yeah. And then there are various workshops and labs, and we try to respond to what people seem to be needing.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay. Here's one of the students. So we also have something called the E-Digest, which I think might be useful. It's called the E-Digest. So like email, E as an email and then digest. And actually Carl's the editor.
So that's a weekly email that you can sign up to. There's about like 10 or 12,000 subscribers, and it's basically an amalgamation of opportunities, call-outs for funding, workshops, courses, jobs and internships, and there's a section called the Lonely Arts, which is for people looking to live with, looking for houses or offering houses. So you can anyone can post to it. So any can add a post to E-Digest, and then I just edit it so it makes sure it fits.
And examples of some of the things that are on there are definitely things that you would already be interested in, like for example companies who are looking for volunteer stewards or performers, or internship opportunities that might just be like 1 day a week or half a day a week, paid work opportunities, supporting different kind of performance productions and things like that. So there's loads on there. Training opportunities that quite often are very low cost or even free, depending on how old you are, where you live. Sometimes they have different criteria, but it's really worth subscribing to get a sense of it.
And it's free. It's a really good way to get involved. What we've found over the years is that the artists and producers as well who tend to volunteer for things and sort of come and see lots of work are really the ones who then have a sort of sense of community, and then really develop